Alrighty. It's been a minute. I realize that. I've been slacking. Every now and then I say I gotta put more effort into this, and it doesn't happen. I say it's like every new year you say, "Hey, I uh, I gotta start go to the gym," you know, and you go strong for the first month or so, and you stop. That's me. But I've also been in that weird stage of not wanting to really play anything. I've been doing more really just watching TV than anything else. um, so until really Black Ops 6 comes out, you know, I really have no really interest in playing anything. Um, every now and then I'll hop on and play something. It's nothing serious. Um, but I'm here now. Hopefully, you guys watch, and if you do, I appreciate it. If you don't, it's all good. Comment and let me know what I could do better. But I am here to discuss Black Ops 6 and give you my opinion on it. Before the beta released, I kind of was not on board with the movement. I thought they were doing too much with the movement. I thought they were shooting away from what Call of Duty was. Um, they're going way too deep into it. The diving sideways, diving backwards now, it was all kind of a bit too much
Team
from my
deathmatch.
point of view. I hopped on it. Again, I barely played the beta,
Time to work,
but
Ghost
from what
Squad.
I did play, I thought it was a pretty good beta. I thought it was pretty good, and if not one of the best betas we've really had in a very long time. But as far as that movement goes, it's really not that bad. I went into it expecting the worst out of that movement, and
SATCOM uplink enabled.
definitely it wasn't the worst. It wasn't bad. It would definitely take some time to get used to. I think, once
Friendly SATCOM
everybody
active.
tweaks the settings, tweaks their settings, and get everything right to where they want it to be, I think it'll be,
SATCOM ready.
I think
Enemy
it'll be pretty
SATCOM
good.
spotted.
Those maps are horrible. Out of the beta, what I've played, there's only really one map or two maps out of the whole thing I really enjoyed. But I mean, that's just something that I kind of expect, from Call of Duty these days, especially the past like 4 years, 5 years. I don't think they've made a good map really in the past 4 years, um, which is the reason why they kind of just recycle maps now. They've been doing that for a hot minute, but every game there's a shipment. Every game there's a shoot house now. Every game there's especially with the MW3, there's been just different type of variants of different maps and different styles of the same map. I mean, I don't know how many different shoot houses we got. God forbid the shipment. How many shipments we got. But that alone, you know, again, that's to be expected. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm at that like weird stage where I don't want to play MW3. It's at the end of the life cycle. It's not my. I'm done. I'm over it. I want to something new. So that's kind of where I am with that. And on top of it, I'm very curious on what they're gonna do with zombies. I've been a big zombies guy, going back to, you know, Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1. Oh man, I love Black Ops 1 zombies. Black Ops 1 in general, I think it was a better game than Black Ops 2. You know, again, that's my opinion. But Black Ops 6 though, I'm kind of hoping Zombies is decent. I didn't mind Cold War's zombie at all. The only really issue I had with it is a couple issues. Really, I had with it. The fact that you don't start with a pistol, you know, that's been a staple. That's been a staple in Call of Duty. You know, forever. You know, why change that in that game? I don't know why. I know why. Realistically, they're trying to make it easier and compatible with new players. I get that. I hope they have a classic mode for zombies for the diehard fans. I don't know. I haven't really heard reports about zombies. I know there's 2 different maps coming out. I do believe. One they showcased at the Call of Duty Next. That looked cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into the big Warzone, not Warzone zombies, but open world zombies. I'm not that big into it. But it looked cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looked enjoyable. But I do wish they just made a classic mode for zombies to where it just stays true to its roots. You know, you start out with a pistol. The more higher rounds you go, the more difficult. No add-ons where you can buy a attack chopper or a sentry gun or none of that stuff. That's another thing that kind of irked me in Cold War. Cold War is you can buy an attack chopper for God's sake, and you know all this stuff that was never part of zombies. And you know, again, for me as a diehard fan and other people, that kind of bothered me. But I don't know. I have hopes. I have high hopes.
Team deathmatch.
From having MW2, you know, that was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was that bad. People say Vanguard was bad. Luckily enough, Vanguard was my best game
Work, soldiers.
in the past like 4 years. So, I really enjoyed Vanguard. Very, very, very. That was definitely a good Call of Duty for me. But since they had 4 years to work on this and develop it, develop the game and everything, I you know, knock on wood. Hopefully they have It's hopefully a good good Call of Duty. So I'm excited. I am. I'm in that weird lingo stage, like I said, but kind of happy. I actually pre-ordered it. It's the first time I pre-ordered since God, I don't remember, to be honest with you. It's been a very long time, so probably remember the last time I pre-ordered. I can say this, it's been like 10 years. It's been like 10 years since I pre-ordered a Call of Duty. On top of it, there's really like no point in pre-order no more. Pre-ordering games is not how it used to be. You know, I mean, that's the reason why I stopped pre-ordering games. There's no more of that, you know, midnight releases. There's no more of that. On top of it, it's nothing cool. There's nothing good that comes out of pre-ordering. Especially Call of Duty. It's like maybe, yeah, like some COD points. Some skins, gun blueprints. But, I mean, at the end of the day, that's really about it you get. Rather than 10 years ago, it was what? Like MW3, I think had like the spy goggles, or not spy goggles, but the night vision goggles, and that. You know, that was really that was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I got that, and I wish they still did more stuff like that. To be honest with you, I do. But that's just pre-ordering is not how it used to be. Been a PS5 guy or PlayStation guy forever. So I recently just got it for that. I mean, speaking of PlayStation's been very greedy with the PS5. Very greedy. The fact that they're gonna charge $700 for the PS5 Pro is actually absurd. On top of it, it doesn't come with the disc. You know, this is common knowledge. Everybody knows this at this point. It doesn't have the disc drive. You get that separately, which, quote me, you know, I think it's like $80. On top of it, doesn't come with a stand. So really, that $700 quickly turns into $800. Very quick.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
Am I gonna be buying that? No.
Enemy Oracle overhead.
No, I'm not. I bought my the Spider-Man edition PlayStation 5. I'm very happy with that. So I'm not gonna be doing any upgrades in the console at all. My PS5 runs smooth. I don't see any really reason to upgrade. For a little bit extra better graphics, which they say it is. They release pictures. To be fair, I don't see a difference. I don't see a difference at all. So that's just a waste of money. That's not needed. I tried having a PlayStation, Xbox. It didn't work. I mean, I had an Xbox 360. I didn't see the hype around it. I really didn't. Same reason why people say they didn't see the hype around the PS3. You know, but I had a Xbox 360. Wasn't for me. I had Xbox One. Wasn't really for me. Um, I did buy a Xbox Series X. Only reason to play with friends, really. Majority of my friends are on Xbox, and I only bought it to link up with them every now and then. Um, but yeah, long story short, I'm looking forward to Black Ops 6. Um, hopefully it's hopefully it's a good one all around. Um, multiplayer looks very, very promising. I'm very curious on the zombies. On what the other round-based zombies is gonna look like. Um, I guess we really won't know what's going on with zombies until the day of release. That much. Hopefully they keep updating it too, like they did with MW3. People say MW3 had when it first came out, and who's gonna pay for an add-on, blah blah blah. It's not worth it. It's a copy and paste, all that stuff. And part of me agrees. It does look awfully the same, but in reality, they're two separate games. MW2 and MW3 are two separate games. Plays differently, movements different. On top of it, they did a very good job updating MW3 and keeping it fresh. So hopefully that follows into Black Ops 6, keeping Black Ops 6 updated and keeping it fresh with content. And yeah. So if you're still watching, appreciate it. I thank you for making it this far. If you want to sub, go ahead. I would greatly appreciate it. If not, it's all fine. And let me know what you guys think. You think Black Ops 6 is going to be promising? Promising this year, or is it going to be another so-called flop? Let me know, and I will probably be honest with you. My next video is going to be when Black Ops 6 releases. So, thank you for watching. Sub if you want, and I'll catch you later. Thank you.